Not too long ago, well, actually, quite a bit ago now that I think about it. Well, anyway, the point is that there was a time where I used Sketchbook Pro as my primary drawing software. And I did this for years. It was a strong and healthy relationship. But now, I return and I'm doing traditional art and, well, using a new program, Procreate. A software I never thought I'd use. Every time I saw a Procreate specific video, I'd roll my eyes because I figured it would be no use to me. Yet, here I am making more art than I've ever made, and all with the help of Procreate. Now, I do feel bad about leaving Sketchbook Pro behind. I haven't deleted it or anything, but I don't see myself going back to it anytime soon, and it's not Sketchbook's fault. I still think it's a great drawing software, and if I didn't have Procreate, well, I'd be back on Sketchbook. But the reason I use Procreate is simple. Procreate makes drawing easier. I lucked out with getting an iPad, a series of unfortunates that led to a positive, and at a time where I kinda needed it. I was preparing for a convention, and depending on how late this video is, you probably know which convention that is. It was, my first one. But anyway, I was preparing for a convention, and I was returning to digital art for the first time in a long time. When I tried to hop back onto Sketchbook, it was a rough start, and I had lost all of the brushes that I had made over the course of 5 years. I just couldn't get back into it at the moment. On top of that, I'm rarely able to sit at home and draw on my computer. Well, more at the time than now. When I got the iPad, I figured I'd be able to draw on the go and maximize my drawing time. I ended up buying Clip Studio Paint at one point, but the license only worked on my computer. I even re-downloaded Sketchbook on the iPad, but that didn't feel right either. And I got Procreate because it was a one-time purchase, and I figured, why not? From the very first brush stroke of the Apple Pencil, I was excited to use Procreate, and it felt so real, like I was back to drawing in my sketchbook. And I should mention that I did have a paper texture screen protector or whatever it's called, but the other programs didn't feel like Procreate did, especially when I tweaked a setting or two to make it perfect. And that's why I say it made drawing easier. It was fluid. The transition between traditional to Procreate was practically seamless. Now, I do believe that half the credit goes to the iPad and the Apple Pencil. The technology is so intuitive, it just feels like it was made for me, for the artist specifically. And trust me, I'm not a sponsor. In Procreate, I can undo, redo, erase, clear the layer, select a color, and so much more I haven't even learned yet, and I can do it with just my hands. No keyboard, and I don't even need to flip the pencil. I just double tap the pencil, and it becomes an eraser. It's efficient, and it helps to keep the creative flow going and going. The saves are automatic, and all my files are in the same place, uncluttered by whatever else might be unnamed on my computer, because I never have time to name anything. It's organized. I can group files together. If I'm working on a book, then all the pages for that book can be in a single folder in whatever order I need those pages to be in. And I can switch between pages when I need to color select or look at a character back and forth effortlessly. On top of that, it allows for quick and easy sharing. I was able to share and export my drawings with a friend through Instagram over and over as I worked on it, getting feedback without even leaving the software. It's like Procreate has an answer for everything I need to do. It literally records the drawing process, by taking snapshots of every stroke so that I can have a time-lapse form of content for social media. Sure, it's not the best content, but since I need to post often to keep the internet interested, it's a big help. Procreate has all the digital art tools any other program would have, plus enough default brushes to keep me from needing to create more for a long time. I have yet to run into any problems or limitations with the software, with the program. Using it has already become so natural to me, to the point where I don't even know how to explain how I felt while I was learning to use it, because I just do. I just do my thing and it does what I need it to do. Which is why this isn't a video about how to use Procreate. There are more than enough videos on how to use the program, and I'm going to work my way through some of them myself as I keep creating more and more. This almost doesn't seem like it needed to be a video, but I figured I'd talk about it. I mean, if you have any questions about the program, as I continue using it, you can put them in the comments. I'll find answers, I'll try to. And if you don't need to ask me, you can just, the information's out there. But it's a big point in my art journey, and I don't know, felt it needed to be mentioned. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful to at least one of you out there. If not, yeah. I used to know that by heart. Give me a second. I'm just really dragging out this runtime, ain't I? I'm not gonna keep this. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Oh no. I hope this video was enjoyed by at least one of you out there. If not, let us know in the comments what we could do better. And if you know of other ways we can level up our art skills, let us know that as well. Also, while you're down there, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can see what I do next. But until we meet again, I would just like to say, welcome to Edenwick. Sometimes I say I, sometimes I say we. It does really matter.